All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin this video by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash, the bonus of the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the Lord's elect, beginning with the 144,000. This is Aratazah from the Great Millstone GMS Atlanta camp. Okay, with another quick video, and I just wanted to just hit a couple of scriptures I had lined up. All right, a few scriptures dealing with some videos that I came across that brothers had shared in our chat with the ISUPK, which did, the was basically from what I see, it seems like the spirit is shifting towards them now. The spirit is kind of is not, well, not kind of, but the spirit is shedding light on this particular Israelite group now, and some of the wickedness that they got going on, and some of the false things that they teach, and how they move as a group. Is, the apostles have said time and time again that the spirit of the Lord is not dealing with the ISUPK, and pretty much their Passover is coming up, I believe, in April, and it's going to be out here in Atlanta. I think it's like April 12th or something like that. And yeah, pretty much like you're basically getting ready to see the Passover is basically like a nigga fest, man. They got these rappers and they're having I think having one event at a club, and it's just as I put in the chat, it's basically like a nigga jamboree. And as I'm watching these videos of their upcoming Passover, I immediately thought of the scripture in 2 Corinthians 6th chapter, which is what commune have darkness with light, which the ISUPK is supposed to represent the light, right? The home, as they say, the home of the truth, and one West and all of that. And they're supposed to have the light of Yahweh Shai. So what the hell are you doing, joining with these, these damn black niggas, right? So I'm going to play a couple of the videos that they got. You see I'm on General Yohana's YouTube page, all right? So I'll play a couple of videos so you can see the type of confusion and debauchery and madness that's going on at this goddamn Passover, man. All right. So without further ado, here we go. And of course, Lord willing, you'll be able to hear with the volume and everything.
Man, your boy Pastor Troy going all the way up with you, man. You already know. Friday, April 11th at the Atrium. Yeah, man. Doors open at 8 p.m. You already know we're going from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., man. You already know it's going all the way down. Your boy Pastor Troy, DJ Jelly performing live. And then we getting out there, man, Saturday, April 12th. It's going all the way down for the Passover. Yeah, man, you already know. At the Marriott Marquis downtown. Yeah, man, we going from 5 p.m. to midnight. You already know. Hosted by Commander General Johanna. Your boy Pastor Troy gonna be in the building, man. Y'all boys holler. Man, your boy Pastor Troy going all the way up.
Hey, hands.
Man, your boy Pastor Troy.
Yeah, so Pastor Troy is an Atlanta rapper, whatever. And yeah, so why the hell would you invite that guy to your Passover, or invite him to the the different festivities? That dude is not a believer. As far as I know, he don't follow the truth. So why would you invite a guy like that? You think if Yahweh Shai was here and Yahweh Shai was doing his Passover, doing the Passover service, you think he would invite motherfucking Pastor Troy? And that's really all. That's all marketing. That's just to draw more people, more vain, clueless, lost people to this Passover. Because if I'm not mistaken, I seen another video or like an ad where they're charging their members $200 to come to the Passover. It's a mandatory $200 fee. So it's basically like a money grab. So they have these different festivities that rappers. Pastor Troy, as you're about to see, they're gonna have this other black woman on here, some type of rapper. It's just way off, man. All right, let's put the next video.
Hey handsome, what's up gorgeous? This your girl China Monet. April 11th, I will be performing my hit single Submissive at the Atrium in Atlanta, Georgia for the annual ISUPK All Black Party. Something you don't want to miss. Big shout out to Commanding General Johanna for this amazing event. Also for the special guest, Pastor Troy will be in the building. And let's not forget, DJ Jelly will be on the ones and twos. Ooh. So with that being said, I'm going to need all my ladies and gentlemen to pull up and show out in your all black. Because it's going to be a movie. See you soon. Hey, handsome.
Then it's on top of that, it's a all black party, which we know colors have vibrations. You know, black is synonymous with what? Evil, death, right? Darkness, obviously, void of light. So hey, even that's spiritual in itself, that they would have an all black party. Yeah, because they blacked out of their goddamn mind. But yeah, if you didn't know any better, you would think that this was this was an ad for like a nigga party. You know, it's like a hip hop club type of thing. You wouldn't even know this was a something dealing with the Bible and, you know, Hebrew Israelites. You think it was a club that your cousin is hosting or whatever. Just a bunch of niggas and rappers and stuff. But this supposed to be the Lord's Passover, man. It's way off. You know? Then you got some more videos here, but let's get some scriptures here. This is all right, the one I quoted earlier, 2 Corinthians 6 in verse 14. And it says, Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. All right, and that's across the board. You're not supposed to, move and shake with people that don't believe. Now, of course, you have acquaintances. You have, you gotta, you might operate a business, or you work at your job. You got certain people in the world that you're cool with, so to speak. But you don't, basically you keep people like that at arm's length. You don't bring them into your circle and break bread with them. You don't get all, you just be cordial with them, neutral, whatever. But especially at the Lord's Passover, you're going to invite a nigga like Pastor Troy and that black woman that you just saw in that video, that rapper. That's a direct a violation of this precept. All right, read it again. It says, be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? See that? The people you just saw in that video represent unrighteousness. In the ISUPK, it's supposed to represent righteousness, but they're in that unrighteous bunch too. It says, in what communion hath light with darkness? See that? But the ISUPK is supposed to represent light. Okay, we as Hebrew Israelites that proclaim they had this truth is supposed to represent the light, and the world represents the darkness. But the ISUPK and that bunch, they all one and the same. That's why the spirit got it to where they supposed to be having an all black party. See, and that's like their color. They always wearing all black. So let's go from there to what's the other one? Oh yeah, Sirach 13 or Ecclesiastes 13, and we'll jump down here to 16. All right, Sirach, Ecclesiastes 13 and 16. It says, all flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. What fellowship have the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. Right? Yeah, so it pretty much says the same thing we just read in 2 Corinthians, the 6th chapter and the 14th verse. All right? Yeah, so is the sinner with the godly. Meaning what? It don't mix. It don't go together. It's like how you don't see a wolf chilling with a lamb. You like, hold up, that don't something don't look right about that. You know, it don't mesh, right? Wolves hang out with wolves. Excuse me, and the lambs hang out with the lambs. So that's supposed to translate to people. All right, those of us in this truth that have the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we congregate in fellowship together. We're not just going to invite a 2-bit, 2 big nigga tie gatherings. That only it's not even going. It's not. It don't even look right. It's going to. The guy's going to, or the person is going to is going to stick out like a sore thumb. A sore thumb. Excuse me. See. So again, at the Passover, why is it y'all? Supposed to be the ICPK, right? The home of the truth. Then you got worldly, I guess worldly figures, for lack of a better word, mingled at your Passover. All right, you're not supposed to do that. See, and I think what was that? Like a couple years ago? I think they invited Sarnetta to their Passover. I think I want to say they invited a lot of people from the black conscious thing. That's wicked, man. See? Verse 18, it goes on. It says, and what agreement is there between the hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor? Yeah, so there's separations there that the Heavenly Father established. The rich hang with the rich, the poor hang with the poor, the dogs with the dogs. And it's supposed to be the righteous with the righteous, and the worldly niggas with the worldly niggas, man. Let's end it off with James 1:18, all right? And we read this yesterday at camp. All right, the book of James, chapter 1, excuse me, I said 18, Slakia, verse 27, all right, just jump down to the point. James 1:27, pure religion and undefiled before the Most High and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and the widows in their affliction, here's the point, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. See that? So you start to mix and mingle with the world. You start to, you basically start to accumulate blemishes or blots in your garment, so to speak. Smears and smudges and stuff. That's what these guys are doing, which they're filthy anyway, based upon things that they teach. Things like, they teach that John the Baptist wasn't in the truth. You could have intercourse with a woman, in the other entrance, so to speak, if you catch my drift. Just a list of things that's just, contrary to sound doctrine. Oh, they told Israel to take the jab. Remember that? They told Israel to trust the science and trust Esau and don't worry about it. Just go down there and take the jump shot. See? And now you look at their gatherings and their Passovers, it's always mingled with worldly niggas, man. People that don't even believe in the truth. They sitting there eating the lamb. You see? It was what we supposed to keep ourselves unspotted from the world. You're not supposed to mix and mingle the truth with hip hop, hip hop jakes. As I said, Pastor Troy. And that other rapper chick or whatever, it's just worldly, right? The truth and the world don't mix, but that's their audience. That's why they have them type of characters there. It's to draw attention, to market it. And this is gonna be one big nigga fest, man. So yeah, that was pretty much it, right? So we'll just do a quick quick response video to this. The ISUPK Passover and whatnot. Yeah, and once again they going off. But all right, with that, Lord willing, you was edified by this video, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rachak Wadash, and Lord willing, to the next video, I'm gonna say Shalom.